So we are back with some talking here.
Yeah, the side team have only just walked in.
As you can see, they have a bit of a better production crew there, showing the players very close. And yeah, that was an interesting second game here on Chaos Pits.
That's exactly what we're expecting from the series, right?
Yeah.
Close games all the way through.
Yeah, exactly that. And Lux couldn't be more excited, the second guy from the left here.
Yes.
And it seems like Paladin is now giving some message to his whole team, or actually only Lux and Yo, as we can see. Lovetrain doesn't care too much.
Yeah, well, he just does what he needs, right? Gets the thing and then just goes hard in.
Oh, you're moaning. It's only a grand final. It's only game 3. No,
maybe he was up late drinking as well. Who knows?
I think he was. Like, I didn't know how much in the end, but as you can see, those are the two Chinese cars. On the left-hand side, it's our Helan. On the right-hand side, it's how's it called?
VG for go.
VG, forget, yeah, indeed. So they're changing the overlays as well.
在这个正式比赛开始之前啊，你们准备好？
Oh, and
那
the
个
hosts
大家
are
说一
back
下，
on
就是刚才
stage.
你看到我拿到台上的这边有点小礼物的，送给这个现场的观众。当然，送给现场观众
I
有
will
一个
go
观众
I will
互
catch
动的
them.
一个环节，在这场结束之后呢，我们会就上一场或者上一场会提出一些问题，那么由现场抽取这个幸运观众呢来提问。如果你答对了，那么就送给你。这是非常非常逗趣的，对，斗鱼 TV 的这个。 鲨鱼，这个的话差不多回去当报纸可以吧？来，美女报一下。
This here is the symbol of the DU TV.
对，如果没有这个女朋友的单身狗的话，
spectating in the background.
他的晚上的话也可以拍起来啊。如果你女朋友不在身边的话，在基地的话，你也可以欺负你女朋友，让女朋友抱着她，就当你也可以，对不对？
可以送给我，可以送美女。
如果礼物送完了，我们考虑一下好吧？
可以。
好的。那么大家接下来一定要耐心的看，我会就游戏里面的问题问，比如说第一局风息吃了几头猪，类似于这样的问题，好不好？好的，那么大家接着看吧，我们不打扰这个观众了，好吧？
What's that? I thought they would throw it around and I had to fight for it to that.
Yeah, or some sort of giveaway.
I was prepared.
Yeah, just jump over the top of everyone to get one.
That's a bit disappointing. So both teams keeping their lineups kind of as expected for this map.
Yep. Well, we've just heard that Fire doesn't particularly like Two Rivers.
Yeah.
Fire, why don't you like Two Rivers? Why don't you like the map Two Rivers? Yeah, why? Yeah. It's boring. Fire thinks that Two Rivers is boring. Okay, Andy says because the team's all warmed up, he doesn't need to come in. Fair enough.
Fair enough indeed.
Same.
Some love.
Oh, Joe is complaining about FP. This is the problem. FP in the
strikes.
LAN. What? I guess it wouldn't be a Tyrant versus Psy game without an FP. But
Honestly.
on the other hand, it's a LAN. It's not what we're expecting.
2 games without drops, and with some pauses.
Yeah. Pauses, sometimes they're needed. Maybe you got to sneeze or something, I don't know.
And a sneeze. Thanks. Oh, could I get a cold one?
What?
Cold?
Oh no, there's no cold.
Okay. Thanks. Me being very thankful, getting free drinks and asking for
That's
cold
good.
ones. Uh-oh, bad guy nearly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're doing an important
But how
job
could
here.
I excel myself?
Exactly. You've got to keep us in tip-top form.
Yeah, like, what is that? That's just like Chinese Red Bull. Like, not sure if it's fake or something.
Oh, it's got the Red Bull logo.
Probably.
Kind of.
But why aren't they using like their typical colors? Isn't like white,
It's like
red,
blue
or
and
something?
white, red.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Chinese do what they want.
Yeah, seems like it. So 2 rivers, hidden pick civilization. What Fort Sylphs can we expect?
I think It's possible it'll be the standard half water map civs. So you've got Vikings, Huns, Mongols, and probably Mayans. Maybe they might think of doing Spain if they want trade
That's
bonus.
what I want to say. I might expect Spain from
And-
Lux. What civ will they cut?
That is a tough one.
I'm not here for easy ones.
I would like to say Huns because they've already got a Paladin civ in Spain, but Huns, they're just so much better in the early game.
I think so.
But then if you cut the Mayans, then you lose that early imp potential. And if you cut the Mongols, well then you just don't have Mangadak late game. That's a real tough one.
Yeah.
I would have to say it'd be Huns that cut,
Okay.
but you're going to lose out no matter what you do.
I think so as well.
Well, they could also try to be really crazy and cut Vikings.
That is really crazy
And
because
like-
the fish just gives you so much
Yeah.
on this map. Yeah, I think
And
there's no option of cutting.
they'd have to do a lot of damage early to counteract it.
Okay,
But
so this map is very specific, and we didn't see it that often. Do you think any of those teams has a clear idea of a strategy which way they want to play?
I would think so, because these settings, they've been announced for, what is it, almost 3 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. So they've had time to prepare. They know what the set maps are. They would have to have done some sort of planning. Maybe not practice games or anything, but just plan their civs, who plays what civ, and a rough strategy guide.
Okay, then what the things that we will kind of expect? I would say like at least 2 players rushing, like Mongols if he is close to the water, easy
Okay.
early grush.
Ideally, you want your Viking player.
Viking player needs to go for water, that's for
And
sure.
Mongol or
Maybe Huns, and like the 4th player going for either boom or preparing to get slung
Yeah.
after a grush or something.
But then if you have the Viking player on like the landlocked side of the river, then that could be
So
Could
this,
be an
this
issue.
map is like, it's kind of tough to describe because it had so many different shapes. Like
got
if,
the-
if the whole screen is like the map, then it's like one river coming from here, and the other one is like this.
Yeah. So then if you
The end
have
of
the
the map.
Viking player down in this spot here, then that's sort of the worst position for them. Because if they go for the enemy lake, well,
But
that might work.
Yeah, but it's
But-
so tough, like how they're spawning.
Yeah. Because you can be up and down, like even just 10, 15 tiles closer or further away to the enemy means that going water while they drush you or something could be really, really bad.
Okay, so it seems like the Viper just going for a quick toilet here, and just so around like the white players again, the Tyrants, the Shakis, or how they're called, Ferris, the star of Castle Blood Heroes, and the important SY guys in the background. The guy with the green trunks is the SY main sponsor and team captain.
Very
In the
important
second
man.
row we have our translators, then we have Fire, Richard, Dugao, and in the back we have more of the crowd. And yeah, it's getting a bit more packed here. And
Yeah, more people have been coming in slowly over the past couple of hours.
interesting thing I have to say is like, for an esports event, is the average age. I have to say it's like,
A lot older than you'd expect.
but it's an old game. We have to agree on that. And
That
like
is true.
all of the Chinese players, like I met so many Chinese players here, and they all said like, yeah, I played from like the start.
Yeah.
And either they like continue playing or they stopped for like 5 years and just came back and continued and played all the other 12
Well,
years.
like the recent resurgence of Psy would definitely be bringing back Age of Empires to these old players in China.
Yeah.
Like the success that they're having and all the community tournaments and stuff that the Psy boss is sponsoring and organizing, it's so good. And it's hard for them not to be, I guess, aware of it because of how involved Do Your TV is. A wild viper walking past.
I think it's just sending fire to get something.
And Smarty's asking where the duchies are. They're just
Where are
to the
the
side of
duchies?
us.
Where are the duchies?
Nimino is our trusty Twitch chat correspondent, pretending to be Milford.
See,
And
fire.
Lim is always running about doing things. I think he's just sitting next to the dugout at the moment.
As a head admin should.
Yeah, as he should, making sure everything's running properly.
So what does Viper want? He has like special gaming glasses, right? But that can't be it.
Oh. Well,
couldn't miss his
you'd
mouse
think
pads?
he would have had his glasses if he
Yeah.
had that.
And I didn't see him play with those glasses for quite some time as well.
Maybe he just wants a quick beer. Who knows?
A quick beer. But actually, like, our fridge is like locked.
Oh, okay.
I think he wouldn't go for a warm beer just in between games. A cold beer could have been. Could be. How old is the Viper?
issues.
I think he's born 91.
Sounds about right.
I'm pretty sure. So he has to be 25 or 24 and we'll have a birthday. No, 25. Never do math on stream. 25.
It could be anything, 24, 25.
Let's just say most likely 25.
Yeah, just around there.
Or 24 and he will have birthday within the next 5 weeks.
Nimino is on my right. My right hand, that way. Yeah, there's his hand.
That's it. Ay.
On the road left.
My left is this way.
There's no one there.
Yeah, Ferris used to be on my left and he's run
Oh,
off.
Ferris. Okay.
Okay, so there's some PC issues for Slam. Fire was sitting there for 2 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe trying to slow down the games a bit.
Maybe that's why they made him run away, so that no one could interrogate him.
Actually, where is no?
Yes.
What's happening if the series isn't ending within the 6 hours time frame?
And we'll continue tomorrow.
And we at what time?
And we'll continue tomorrow at 10 our time, so that will be till 2 GMT.
2 GMT, that's a pretty bad time for Europeans, but
Yes.
it'll help out the American viewers who probably missed out on the first couple of games here, being very early in the morning for them.
Yeah.
So they might be lucky enough to see the final game.
Yeah. Did we upload the interview with Slam yet? No. Where's Pager? He's running away. Trying to get as many interviews done as possible. I think today I want to get. Well, I
assuming
think
they're willing
two
to
of
do
the
it.
winners.
If they're willing to do an interview after the games.
I think the winners will be into it. Like Riot and Doubt maybe today, if they win, or like Lux and Paladin.
Maybe. SMB says that he can't upload the interviews until after the streaming is finished, because obviously he's streaming.
This move.
Yeah.
Pumuckl has a link as well. I think at least he should have.
So who paid for the airfares? Most of us paid for our own airfares, or raised money to pay for our airfares. I think Helene was the only person to be paid to come. Never know? Was you or Lim's airfares paid for? Did you guys pay for your airfares? Yeah. So Helene was the only person to get a paid airfare, as far as I know.
And all the players.
And the players, of course.
Yeah. And what else did I want to say? So Milford is getting called a sexist here in chat. Make sure not to confuse him with a woman who is actually chatting.
Or maybe it's both of you.
Maybe I have like another hand under the screen.
Oh yeah, without the aircon here, it would be quite horrendous, I think.
Oh, yesterday we didn't have an aircon. It
Oh,
was
really?
so bad. And we were here like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, but like especially with like the number of people here and all the computers and technical gear running.
The air is very good.
Yeah, so with this aircon, it's really nice in here.
So the admin was leaving the piscine area now. That was sometime a good sign. That Slam should be ready now. Dowd
this
is
should be okay.
drinking some Red Bull as well and shaking his head. That's not beer. Very
Well,
unsatisfied. He's putting his head.
I don't think he needs to have any more beer anytime soon. Maybe after they win,
It's,
but
I think he's like
Well, if they
Obelix.
win, of course.
Like he fell yesterday into the pot of beer
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
need to drink anymore.
Yeah, I think so. At least until the entire final is finished. Either to drown his sorrows or to celebrate the victory.
Well, we'll see. He has to play the 1-1 Cup tomorrow as well.
That is true. That is true. How are the drinks?
Oh, and more action going on behind the scenes. So let's show that a bit more. On the right hand side we have Viper. Oh, he actually wanted to get a jacket, as it seems. On the right hand side we have the admin guy. Sadly doesn't speak a single word of English, but is super friendly and helpful. Yesterday he spent like 10 minutes to find a translator to tell me that I need to go eat something. Although I told him like in 3 different sign languages that I will need to work. But yeah, it's a nice guy. So Yo is now getting back to their place.
Alright, so they might be launching. Although we've got to be careful, Fire is near the computers again.
Does Doubt talk in real life? Actually only for insults.
Yeah, he doesn't say a lot. He's quite
No,
quiet.
he isn't. Maybe yesterday evening I could have gotten an interview off of him. But
Oh, yeah. It might not have been the interview you wanted though. Or maybe
I'm
it
not
was.
sure what I
Like,
want. Like, him actually saying is what I want.
Yeah, it could go either way.
What is Viper doing? Let's see, maybe he's just going there for more insults.
You know, a little
And
trash
like-
talk, maybe? The problem is trash talking, he can only trash talk Yo, and then he has to pass it on to the rest of the players.
Yeah, and the rest like, oh.
So it wouldn't have the same effect if only one player on the team understands the trash talk. How is it using a translator all the time with the Chinese guys?
Oof, depends on the translator. I will
And
tell
depend
you.
on the Chinese guys.
I will tell you another story about the 2 translators behind us, but I think like Helene is super good because she is like fluent in both.
And we all know her so well, and she like understands all the issues that we're having
Yeah,
with regards
like-
to the AOC and the streaming and
Yeah, that's so good working with her. But with the others, it's obviously tough because like most Chinese can't speak any English, which is quite weird, and like the board translators from the university, they have like no idea what like streaming is, what is like any.
what the game is.
Yeah, and I couldn't do an interview like with any player because they wouldn't know like how to translate Sling or something.
Yeah, or explain the technicalities of the game.
Yeah.
So we really would need Helene for that, but she's just constantly busy
Yeah, she's so busy. Obviously,
translating
like
for all the other things that are happening and helping organize everything, basically. There still seems to be issues with Slam's computer. He seems to be moving the mouse around, so maybe he's having some issues with his hotkeys or the way it's reacting in game, because I can see that he has left the game room, as has Doubt.
but
I
when
know Doubt is now specking.
Yeah, but when several people are spreading away from a PC at the same time, that's normally a good sign.
That is true. And Slam has just rejoined the game room, so it looks like we might be about to go. We have 8 players in the room.
Let's do one on.
Helene is definitely the glue that holds us all together.
Yeah, absolutely. Like seriously, I think it's like a statement which is so overhyped, but without her, this event would have not happened for the international community.
Or even just the tournament in general. She's been such a massive help to them.
It's not charging, right?
Not at the moment. No.
Mine's fully charged, so you can take mine out if you want.
Asia?
Oh, and the spec delay. You can unplug mine and plug into the other one.
That's how admin work here.
Yep.
That me?
Ha ha ha, Smarty.
Do you need to log in, maybe?
To log into what?
Your PC. That's when I
What? That's not my PC.
Oh, it's not your
No, that's yeah. Okay, so some confusion done, and now we should stop the trash talking. Maybe answer some more questions. Can you just shout it to my buddy, Deer Hunter?
Well, I guess
Yes, I
that
can.
counts out. That counts as a...
Can you keep the webcam then while you're casting the games inside?
The problem is you can't really see much because the monitors are right in their face. You can't see what the hands are doing very well.
I think it's very small.
And we'd have to make the camera pretty small to begin with so that it would fit in without covering the game screen.
Yeah.
So I don't think you'd really be able to see much at all.
I think so as well. I think it's not very practical.
Like if we could get someone to run at the side there and like film down the line of players, then that would be pretty good.
Like the Chinese production should get that done.
Yeah, like for their stream, that would be amazing. Oh, and it looks like game's about to launch.
The score's 1-1.
Oh, and this time it's Nilly's turn to be a little bit slow.
Oh, not again. I'm waiting a bit, not sure why that's happening with so many different casters here.
We've got two other computers that are in the game, just waiting on this PC for some reason.
When does the game start? Actually, it should start any second.